Hey everyone, welcome back to the next lesson in FXJers Academy. This is going to be a short and powerful video, and it's also the final lesson of this mentorship series. In this video, I'll show you two practical examples, one buying scenario and one selling scenario, to teach you how to trade during news events effectively and smartly. Let's move to the first and bullish example. Look closely first. I highlighted the break in structure to the downside, showing a short-term bearish move. Then, by zooming in, we saw an internal break in structure to the upside, indicating a possible shift in momentum. I marked a fresh demand zone just below that structure shift. That's where I placed my entry. Then I highlighted buy-side liquidity above, which would be our take profit. Before the news release, I also marked another recent demand zone just inside. And once the news hit boom, the market tapped into our demand zone and then flew to the moon, clearing all the liquidity on the way. When the market is in a bullish scenario during news events, the key is to identify and mark the most recent valid demand zones. These zones act as strong areas of interest, and more often than not, the market respects them, even during high volatility news spikes. In this example, the market was already showing bullish structure before the news. So what did we do? We found and highlighted a clean, untouched demand zone that aligned with the internal structure break. Then, just before the news event, we spotted another smaller demand zone within the same range. Now, here's where the magic happens. When the news was released, the market spiked straight into our demand zone, grabbing any liquidity below, respected that level, and then aggressively pushed upward, smashing through the buy-side liquidity. This is exactly how you take a smart news trade in a bullish scenario. No guessing, no emotions, just structure, demand zones, and smart planning. So remember, when you're trading news in a bullish setup, don't chase price. Let the market come to you. Find your demand zones, wait for the reaction, and execute with confidence. Now moving to the sell example. First, on the 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see the sell-side liquidity trend I've highlighted. The market is consistently pushing lower, building up liquidity along the way. Now I switch to the 30-minute time frame to refine the entry. See the clear break in structure to the downside. This confirms that sellers are active and in control. But here's where it gets interesting. Look at how the market moves in a manipulative way, which I've highlighted as a liquidity pool. This is where retail traders get trapped buying too early or chasing false moves. Then I marked a clean and fresh supply zone just above that liquidity pool. This is the real area of interest, where institutions sell from, and where the market is most likely to react once it grabs all the liquidity. This is how you catch high-probability trades during news events in a bearish scenario, with precision, patience, and proper zone marking. Now, look closely. After the news is released, see how the market taps directly into the supply zone we marked earlier. And just as expected, it drops aggressively, clearing all the sell-side liquidity that we had previously highlighted on the 4-hour time frame. This move wasn't random. It was a clean reaction from a strong supply zone, triggered by news, but planned through smart analysis. This is exactly how supply and demand gets respected during high-impact news events. It may look simple when you watch it like this, but always remember, trading is simple, not easy. The hard part is being consistent, disciplined, and sticking to your plan. And that brings us to the end of this final lesson of FXJers 2.0 mentorship. I just want to leave you with something important. It's not just about watching these videos. You could watch 1,000 of them, but real growth happens when you're part of a team, a community, and a system that holds you accountable, supports you, and pushes you forward. In our journey together, we've broken down complex concepts into simple, powerful setups. We've talked about structure, liquidity, supply and demand, news trading, everything you need to become a serious trader. But knowledge alone isn't enough. It's the application, the repetition, the mentorship, and the support that takes you from being a student to becoming a sniper in the markets. And that's what we're building. A private space where serious traders grow together, win together, and never feel stuck alone. If you're really ready to level up, you'll know what to do. I'm proud of you for reaching this point. I believe in you, and I'll see you on the next level. Until then, stay consistent, stay sharp, and welcome to the FX Jers family. See you.